So like they don't apply to each dice, they just apply to the total rolled by the dice. So oh, not Catherine. Mara goes down. Cat has nothing left in her to do anything to help. Oh, where is average of a D6, 2, 6, 7, 1, 12 is 6.5. Yeah, really close. Zack attack is missing the party kill here for sure. Looks like it's gonna happen. Cat needs to do something. How much does Sacred Flame? Oops. The D8. Her mace is a D6 plus 3. The save, I don't like the idea of a save. Just gonna go straight into mace. Good, I like that. It means that they did a pretty good job of balancing the weapons then. Oops, I didn't tell him who she attacked. She attacked this guy. What is their AC? 13, so that is a hit. Hit, roll damage. 3. They're rolling so average or below for damage though. That's just killing them. 6 points, that's it. Back up to the top. Berserker is going to swing. Oh, she had advantage, but she hit anyways. 14 hits her. 5. Catherine is not down yet. Cat is crit! Oh, crit death save. Oh, yes. That's what we need. That's what we need. She's back on her feet. Oh, horns. There we go. She gets back up with 1 HP. Just enough to get back in the fight. She is going to Eldritch Blast. I think she's going to actually change her targets just because of the story. Damage is damage. She is going to try to kick this guy's butt. Hits. Doesn't throw her off her game, but she does do a little bit of damage. We need her. Looking at this. Mara is almost knocked out, but then recovers and returns the attack, doing damage. Not bad. Those nat 20s. We're getting some luck here. There we go. Boris is unconscious. He doesn't get it, unfortunately. He stays there. Cyanrath is being kind and just watching it until one of his buddies go down. Cat is going to attack with a mace. 3 and miss. Huh? Oh, that was Rex's, not him. Rex goes. I was scrolled down and I thought it was someone else's turn. So Rex does attack 12. That's a hit. Damage plus a D8 plus 4 to Berserker number 2. Oh, that's enough. That is just enough to get him. He's at 67, like exactly. His Hunter, his Colossus Slayer is just enough. Giant Killer would have been cool. Oh, but they're not large. Same weapon of different creatures apply for their own target. Hoard Breaker might be nice too, just to make an additional attack. But his arrows would go out fast, but you know, either way. Oh, and there's that extra dice roll. Good thing we didn't forget about it, because it just got him. Just got him over. He drops the one Berserker. Berserker 1 probably sees her get back up, but then sees this guy take somebody out. And is probably more worried about him than her. He will do some damage to Rex. He will Reckless. So he'll get advantage. Oh, he does hit. Pretty das. 8, that's brutal. Brutal. Catherine, this guy is dead. She is going to turn to this guy. She has advantage on her attack. She will mace him. Hit, thankfully, barely. There we go. That's a max damage roll. Doing some damage. Berserker number 2, is dead. Mara's turn. She's got 1 HP left. She's going to Eldritch Blast. And, oh, she has advantage. Roll again. There we go. That's a hit. You can spend 1 minute, recover half the ammunition you used. Yeah, he'll have to do that after the fight, Lux, because he's almost out of arrows, so. There we go. Now we're getting some decent damage rolls. Boris is unconscious. Nah, 20! Again! Well, there's this great picture. Oh, they kill one Berserker and start on the other. Scion Wrath decides it's enough, if I can spell, and starts to get into the fight. That's 2 nat 20s on. Where's my clip that? How come I can't use that? Somebody clip that, because that's our second nat 20. I don't know why it's grayed out for me. That's our second nat 20 on death saves. And is doing so much good for us. Doing so good for us. One size is enough. Fight, but oops, I'm in the wrong place. But Boris regains consciousness. Rolling those dice when it matters. And attacks from behind. Because of story-wise and because I don't think it's going to give us much of a difference, I'm going to give him advantage. Didn't do much difference. Didn't make him sure he hits. There we go. Goal. Touchdown. He will do his damage. A 2. 7 points of damage to him. That'll surprise him. But he'll probably just turn around and smack him down again. To be honest, like, he just turns around and goes, okay, well, you're back up again. Oh, miss. Miss! He's gonna use action surge. He's pissed. Hit. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't last for forever. But it cost him his action surge. Drops Boris again. Hitting him. Scion Wrath turns back around and stabs him. After a few blocked attacks in anger. He just keeps hacking at him until he finally hits, uses all his little ability. He's pissed now. He should use lightning breath and kill his own dude. Each creature in the line makes a D saving throw or does 4d8. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Berserker number 1 has 26. Okay. I think he's gonna just like, because they're sort of in a line, right? But that's his next turn, and then he is going to smooth where he can line them up. I think he's just gonna get just Rex. he won't be that brutal. I have to play them less effectively because it's not that balanced at all. That's his turn though. Rex will... His target is dead. He will retarget this guy who's in range, unfortunately, so he has to use his rapier. But he will move Hunter's Mark. Rapier. 14 hit, thank goodness. There we go, that's some bonus dice. And he gets another d8. A 1. 41, that's an extra point of damage. Every little bit helps. Cat is still up. Oh, no, it's the Berserker's turn. The Berserker is going to... Reckless... Rex. Ooh, almost 18 and a 19. Oh, and Rex goes down. Catherine is not, can't do anything about it. She has advantage to attack. There we go. Hit. Damage. 7. Getting there. Still 20 hit points left. Not going to be enough. Mara has 1 hit point left. Advantage on Eldritch Blast. 14. Thank goodness we had a nat 1 in there. She does 1 point of damage. I think if we were to roll better, Boris rolls a death save. Fails. He is going to let it all be in a line. What does Dragon's Breath, Lightning Breath do? 5 feet wide. Each creature in the line makes throw. I think he is going to hit like 5. Let's say he's just going to hit. We could draw a line and just say it hits these two. Just to be nice. So target this guy, target bracket, deck save. Oh, Mara succeeded and the guy failed. Perfect. Oh. What on the save they take half damage. It doesn't really make a difference because she only has 1 HP. But she saved 4d10. And he just levels both of them. Oh god. Inventory. I know not Mara. Catherine has she has medicine. Huh? I gave her a medicine. Did she use it and we used the item? Or is it just on her, like, notes? Oh, maybe we didn't give her the medical kit. Something. There we go. Blast them all. So then turns and unleashes a lightning breath on Mara, catching the Berserker in the line of fire, knocking them both out, taking them both out. Oh god, brutal. It's just Catherine left. Rex is unconscious. Roll 20. No. Berserker 1 is dead. Cat rushes Cyanwrath, who has still lots of HP because everybody else sucks and didn't do enough damage to him. See you in a bit. Sacred Flame doesn't do enough. Oh, Guidance could do... Can you do it on herself? It's an action. I don't want to do Guidance on an action. She's just gonna straight up mace attack. Not... Oops. She's not targeting anybody. I don't think 12 was even good enough. And I got 17 HP. This guy with his... Mara did it again! That's 3! That's 3 Lux. Can you click the clip button? I can't for some reason. That is 3 nat 20s on death saves. And she's back up again. Holy crap. She's going to target him. She has no spells, unfortunately. She can use Eldritch Blast, which she hits, barely. Oops, I rolled damage twice. She did 6. So he needs 10 back. He's only at 33. He's still a long way to go. Oh my word. Okay, Boris, you need to roll another 20. Nope, you rolled a nat 1. He's dead. I don't think he's dead. He has to be helped back. But he can't come back anymore. Okay. Oh, recharge 5+. He did not recharge. That's good. He is going to attack... I should have been using his spear because it does less damage. But... Oh, he needs to pick a target. She doesn't have enough armor to stop his attack. He's got such high attack. He's just gonna drop her. Oh, dead. Everyone's dead. There we go. Oh no, Mara has 1 HP. He'll move over. And target her, because giving her another turn still wouldn't do crap. Hits her. Drops her. Party wipe. Sure enough, everyone's done. Route. Mara manages to get 1 more blast off before falling unconscious. For unconscious, Catherine is knocked out before long as well. Oh, where did Rex go down? Rex went down against the Berserker. Where was that? 1 Berserker recklessly runs Rex through, taking him out. There we go. That's it. Everyone's done. Boris is in the worst shape. We may have to actually think about whether or not we bring Boris back or not. But the half-dragon alone is able to do enough to take them all. Like, that is just... Like, why did you ever... Like, he's not a level, like, 4 or 5 character. Oh, they don't attack. They hide and wait to see who wins. When the fight is over, the characters have time to investigate. Okay, so this is just description of the room, which we can copy into... there. About what the room looks like. Another party wipe. Total party wipe. Not even just kill, like wipe. Okay, so we have to think of what happens. He lost his companions, so I think the only people left alive is the bad woman. Yeah, Furlam Modis comes in from the other room, and they decide what to do with the party. I'm gonna put a chat. We're gonna do a poll in chat. So new poll. What do the big bad evil guys, big bad evil guys do with the party? 1, they leave them and flee the hatchery. They killed everybody but the 2 leaders. Is it not worth protecting? They flee and take the eggs for sure. They capture the party and take them somewhere. Take them to party. Do they? Let's see. Oh, was I muted? How did I get muted? How long was I muted for, too? Probably not very long, but for some reason my mic got muted. That's really weird. I don't think I hit any buttons. Oh, maybe I did hit a button by mistake. I do have a mic mute button. 5. Couple of minutes maybe. That's lovely. Be careful what buttons you push on your keyboard. I think one of them is tied to... I must have bumped it. But... Okay, on the ledge, the creatures make up the shape of large eggs. Blah, blah, blah. Dragon eggs, encounter... Oh, there's guards, drakes in there. There's more things to encounter. Level 7 encounter? What is this game thinking? Armor class of 20 with 93 HP. No. Like, I don't what? They're level 3 at best. Maybe 4. I don't understand. But it is tough. It's tough for sure. And Lux now has the #1 bit leader token next to his name. That's pretty cool. First time I've seen that. Lux, you can use your channel points as well. If you want a free option to up more votes. But I just give people the chance to use anything they want. That is really rough. No, I think these guys... Everybody's gone. We're done. Eggs. Obvious egg. Camouflaged egg. I think the party... destroys the eggs. Mara does it first, feeling anger at it, and acts before the group decide. Because of her backstory, her great patron is just urging her to destroy them, so she does, and then they break the other one. They do still have a chance to find some loot. I think they don't get loot. I think that's the price they're gonna pay, is they take the treasure with them. All this gold, they just take. The stones, the rings, all that stuff is just gone. So they don't get any more loot from that. That's the price of their failure. The kobolds don't mess with anything. I think that's where we're going to end episode 3. Make their way back to Greenest. It says they can sell them in Greenest when they go back, right? Yeah. And so the long march of shame, another sort of half victory. Should be the name of this campaign, half victory, because they sort of get progress the story, get wiped, bad guys get away, they don't ever seal the deal, and they go on. It would have been nice for Boris to get that great sword if he would have done anything about him, but nope. He got critted too. That really sucked. I think that's everything in episode 3. Let's check out our story just to make sure. So they did episode 3 is just the camp. Oh, and then rewards. Standard awards for all defeated foes. They did, oops. Hoard. Do I use Grammarly when you write? You mean... right? I don't... well, I guess I do, because Google Docs and now Twitch chat automatically has it built in. But... I don't use it like actively. If the software I'm using has it built in or something, then I do. But I don't like go to their website much or anything like that. But I do like how it's kind of built in as a default spell checker on top of Google's spell checker now. I use it when I do that, but it doesn't hurt to have another AI trying to catch your spelling mistakes. It's actually not that bad. It's more annoying than Word or Google's autocorrect or spell checker, but it's also worse because of it. It like tries to assume what you're writing, and you're like, no, that's not what I'm doing here. You're not understanding the context. And because most spell checkers are less intrusive, I don't have a problem with them. They don't catch everything, but they don't cause lots of headaches. But so many things on Grammarly I have to go, nope, ignore. But it's not bad. I would recommend using it. As many eyes as you can get, man. As many eyes as you can get. Yeah, I really don't like software that does word suggestion, like wording, because most of the time it changes the meaning of a sentence, right? Because okay, a little inside here is I'm a teacher, and now I teach mostly English as a second language, so I grade lots of non-native speakers writing, but I also have taught in college, and a lot of students obviously go like, oh, I'm going to use Grammarly or a thesaurus to make my word choice better, and the sentence really falls apart when they do that. Sentence structure, I have noticed Grammarly does a pretty decent job of trying to read punctuation better than Word or Google's. But I would be really hesitant to rely on it for word selection, just right-clicking and choose a word. Like, I've seen their commercial like on YouTube or something, and I really don't like how they represent word choice in those advertisements. So but it may just be me and having years of academic writing drilled into me. But for everyday stuff, it's probably fine. But hey, Dr. Trifonius, you missed it. You missed the total party wipe. Our players fought very hard. We had 3 nat 20 death saves that brought our characters back to 1 HP to do more damage. It still wasn't enough, and we got wiped. I think I'm going to just make them level 4 for the sake of it, because they should be getting a level at the end of this encounter anyways, and they didn't do every encounter because they died. So how much HP do they need? They need 30, 330 each. So 330 times 4. They need 1,320. $1,320. Oops. 320. Finish editing. Award. There we go. We're level 4. Very nice. How do you continue? Okay. So, Dr. Trifonius. Do they really level up? They're not leveled up yet. We'll level them up when they get back to town and all that. So what we did, where did my notes go? Is they were defeated, and they killed almost everything in the cave except for the 2 big bosses. And so the 2 big bosses took them for dead, threw them in the garbage room. There's a garbage room in this map. Left them for dead. They took the egg, 1 dragon egg, and fled because there's nothing left in the cave now, and they now know where it is. So they get away. They took all the treasure with them, so the parties doesn't get all that loot. That's what we did. And then we just said, okay, some time elapses. They wake up naturally from being unconscious because they saved their death saves. So I need to remove those effects from them because it's going to keep rolling it. And then they just kind of slowly... Delete all non-friendlies from tracker. They slowly make their way back to town. There we go, and things like that. So they got wiped, not killed. That's better. Yeah. I mean, because they got knocked out. We didn't finish them off. They made their death saves. Move on. And so they get a half victory, right? They don't get all the loot, but they're not dead, and they did clear out the cave. So that's what we did with that. So on Friday, on the next stream, Riding with Dice, we will level up the party to 4. They go back, they restock, they do all their stuff, they level up. And then we'll start level... I don't think level 4 is a big level, right? Take a quick look at our fighter. Level 4 shouldn't be too much. Oh, ability is score improvements. Ah. So maybe it will take us a long time because we'll have to figure out how do we spend the points for each of these, each of the classes. So only TPK I almost was a part of was in Lost Mines of Phandalin. Naive of thought talking to Green Dragon was a good idea. DM rolled 52 on breath, which would have wiped, but rounded down to 37, 1 HP, sort of insta-killing the sorcerer. Yeah. Yeah, if you take in one instant twice your HP, your total HP, it's an instant kill, right? Like, there's no death save, you're done. So dragons can be dangerous because they could, for low-level parties, do enough damage in one go to instant kill you. So, yeah. But yeah, TPKs are rough. I have died in a few campaigns, but usually the party as a whole doesn't get wiped, but just 1 or 2 characters, and then they can be brought back if we want to, which is what my party is. I've never had a TPK in a game I've played. And mostly I think it's just the DMs have been nice and haven't gone after one. They make very hard but fair encounters, which means we lose somebody or 2, but we don't all go down. So that's always nice. So we'll level up to 4, and then we will... and then we will... start episode 4 next time. Very nice. But I'm going to take a quick break and we're gonna play some Call Card Hunter, which is a D&D inspired card-based dungeon crawl game.